we just made it a lot easier to move a domain from one account in Resend to another. Let me show you how it works. All right, here I am in waybackstore.dev, and let's say I have a domain that's waybackstore.com, and I've already used this marketing.waybackstore.com on another account. Now, this usually happens because you're testing something perhaps with your work account to test out if Resend works. You're ready to move stuff over, you create a new Resend account, and as soon as you try to add the domain, it throws an error and says you can't do that. Well, let me show you what happens. So I'm over here, I type this in, if I click add domain, it's going to say, hey, this is already being used by another team. But obviously, if you own it, you should be able to move it from one team to another team. So what I can do is come in here and I can just add this TXT record. So TXT, the host name here, and then the content, and that verifies Resend can check and make sure I actually own that domain. So here I happen to be using Cloudflare, so I'll auto configure, or you can add it manually in your own account. What this will do is automatically add that DNS record here. You can see that it's done that. I'll authorize it, and then it checks that that DNS record exists. Now Resend will check for this, and as soon as it can verify that TXT record, then it basically says, hey, you own the domain, and now you can go ahead and add these records to your account. All right, so here it's said, hey, you've claimed this domain, you've proven you own it. So now I can simply do the same thing, except now I'm going to add the actual records that we need for this particular account. So here I will authorize these records. It will add all those DNS records for me. Now, once you're at this point, it's the same as adding any domain within Resend. It simply checks for the DNS records. Once they're there, it authorizes us to send on your behalf, and you're ready to send along with Resend. Well, I hope that helped you understand how to move a domain from one Resend account to another, and that this new flow makes it a lot easier on you. Catch you in the next one. Happy emailing.